Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be your daily reading for Tuesday, December 15th. We'll be talking about your success. At the heart of your reading, we have the King of Pentacles. So you are squarely focused on maintaining control of your material environment, mastering something. I feel like it's a skill in this case. I feel like you have a skill set that you've been working on that you are demonstrating and now ready to capitalize on or share with the world in some way. Let's see what the challenge is. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So you're trying to whittle it down because you've got some possibilities as to how you market this or how you utilize it. It's almost like you can't do everything at once. This new skill or ability or plan that you want to put in place has you deciphering, okay, but now what do I do with it first? Because I could do this or that or this other thing, or I could join up with those other people and contribute in that way. It's like it's opening up a world of possibilities for you. And the narrowing down is the challenge. What is the energy of your focus? What are my Taurians focused on? Queen of Cups in reverse. You just want to feel good about it. You don't want to give up the control to the point where it affects your equilibrium emotionally. Because as you've been working on this, I think you've been doing it on your own. And so now once you decide, like as you're deciding how to share this with the world first, I think you're going to do more than one thing eventually, but you know it's got to be one thing at a time. So as you decide what you're going to focus on first, you're thinking, okay, how can I ease into this? How can I not shock my emotional equilibrium here? In the recent past, leading up to this moment, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Wands. So this new skill may have come through some formal education, because the Four of Wands can stand in for like a graduation of some sort, or like a certificate. If it's like something like plumbing or contracting, where you don't actually, like you get like, I actually am not that knowledgeable about it, but I know there's a difference between like a degree that you would get from a university versus like when you go through an apprenticeship and you gain like a license in order to perform a skill. That's more what this feels like. Because this energy of the Two of Presents in reverse is all about simplifying. And this energy of this graduation of sorts has you moving toward, okay, now that that's been completed, that kind of eliminates my focus from another job that I was working or a side hustle that I was building up. I'm going to focus now more on honing the skill or putting it to good use. Let's see the energy of the environment, please. We have the Page of Needles in reverse. People are watching you. People are witnessing you. They're very curious about what you're going to do with this. I think you must have been sharing a lot with others about how excited you are about this stage in your life. That has a lot of people watching. So not necessarily a bad thing, but the reversal can indicate some ill will. So be careful. The more attention you draw to yourself, the more people's energy can potentially influence your realm of existence. Like if they're wishing you ill, just be energetically prepared for that and make sure that you take that into account as you're making your plans. Let's see what comes next. The energy of the near future, please, for my Taurians. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Presents in this deck. So you're going to have a major achievement. You're coming into this with the King of Presents energy, and then your near future is the Ten of Presents. This can indicate happy home life. In this situation, I feel like it's more indicative of material success of some sort. You're going to be trying to translate this new skill that you've mastered into marketability. And you're going to be trying some different things out along the way. The reversal, I think, talks about exploring how to best make use of it, because you have a vision for what's possible. And with that Seven of Cups being the challenge, I think you have an idea that it could be this or that or the other thing. So I think you're going to dip your toe in the waters. Don't spread yourself too thin is my only advice. There's some... Let's wait for the rest of the cards to come out, and then I'll give advice. Okay, let's see the surprise energy. Something is going to come in and influence the situation that you're not expecting. We have Justice. I think that this stands in for karmic justice in your case. This feels like something like you getting your due. Like you've applied yourself to jobs or ideas in the past that haven't panned out, and this is the one that's going to pop. This is the one that's going to be your breakthrough moment. You're still the reason that's going to surprise you is because you're measuring your expectations. You're not wanting to get your hopes up too much. I think that's also why the Ten of Pentacles is reversed. That's like you're not dreaming as big as your potential. You're trying to be modest about your expectations here. Let's see the energy of your hopes and fears, please. We have the Six of Cups. This could be a childhood dream of yours, something that you've aspired to since you were a little kid, like your first, like what your mom and dad said, what do you want to be? It's got that dream-like quality, that like, wow, is this really possible for me? So you're very hopeful, but that's, again, what is influencing you to be an adult about this. Not get your hopes up too much. It's like, yeah, it just feels like you're not trying, you are trying not to dream too big. Universe is going to show you how big you're capable of achieving. So I'll just say that. Let's see the end result. What's the result of this? We have the Six of Swords and the Queen of Presents in reverse. So we've got a pair here, King and Queen of Pentacles, with that Six of Swords, Six of Needles. It's like you're going to be able to stop worrying so much. You're going to feel a lot more secure at the end of all of this. So you may have had a very rocky, okay, for some of you it's going to be a rocky financial situation, but that's not necessarily the case for all of you. It's however in your life you've felt unstable, that's going to be stabilized because of what you're going through right now. You're going to be able to not just feel like you have to go out and get what you want, because of, like in this example, let me be careful of how I say this. For this stage of the game, you are going out and getting what you want. You're making it happen. You have this outward directed energy where you're going to deal with this person and go out and get that and direct this and handle that. At the end of this, that's going to position you to be more in receiver mode. So that could mean that you are just more well known, so opportunities come to you. It's sort of that feeling where, okay, the way that you're going to feel more stabilized may be like the hustle. I need to go out there and do this and market myself, and that whole game I think is going to shift into a more receiving offers mode, attracting offers mode. Let's see what advice we have for you. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Five of Cups, the Ten of Wands in reverse. When you meet challenges, another Five of Pentacles at the end of the deck. So there's going to be challenges along the way. We have 2 5s. The 10 in reverse is like a release of burdens. Don't focus on the things that hold you back, or that energetically or emotionally or like with your feelings. Just like if you get a rejection or a loss, a failure at one stage of the game through this trying to build yourself up toward what's next and then build yourself up even more, it's not just a straight line from here to there. You're going to have some big successes and then some losses and some failures. You're going to lose some things that were important to you, and then you're going to build from that point to an even greater high. So just remember that there are there's those stages of the path toward success. Make sure that if there are things that feel burdensome, that you can lighten that load. This advice is saying, don't feel like you have to, because you're going to have so many options, you shouldn't feel like you have to focus too heavily on the things that drag you down, the things that feel burdensome. So this could be about outsourcing the things that feel burdensome, because you're going to have other people like suggesting their influence. If there are people that you trust in that way, you could say, okay, here's how you can help me. You can handle these follow-up phone calls, or you can handle these, you know what I mean? The work that is more supportive and less creative. And okay, I say that because that's the part that feels burdensome to me personally. So whatever it is to you that feels burdensome personally, that's the advice there. Now, I want to focus in a little bit more on this Knight of Wands in reverse as the advice. So I've spoken about these cards. Now, the Knight of Wands in reverse is a tricky energy. It usually feels negative to me. It usually feels like someone who is a bit sloppy with their actions. But this is coming through as advice. So I feel like you may try to be a bit too precise, a bit too perfect. If that's the case for you, if that is resonating when I say that, the advice from Spirit is don't be afraid to be a bit sloppier than what your tendency might be. Yep, that feels right. Okay, guys, this has been your message for today. I hope that helped. Take care for the rest of your day. I'll see y'all back tomorrow. Bye.